Hello everyone, myself Vinod Salunke working as assistant professor in Maharishi Parshuram College of Engineering. We are dealing with electromagnetic engineering subject. In the last lecture, I have explained about different coordinate system. I hope you remember the coordinate system. Sorry. First was Cartesian coordinate system, then cylindrical coordinate system and spherical coordinate system. And we have seen conversion from one point to the another point. The table is given. On the basis of that table, we can easily convert that points into another coordinate system. Also, I have explained that how the Cartesian coordinate system, spherical and cylindrical, are differentiated with the different parameters like differential length. So what was the parameters for Cartesian coordinate system? There was x, y, z, and x, y, z axis were perpendicular to each other. Next was cylindrical coordinate system. In the cylindrical coordinate system, the coordinates are r, phi, z. R is the radius, and what was the minimum limit? Minimum limit for radius is 0 and maximum limit is infinity. For a phi, we have calculated that day that phi is having minimum 0 and maximum 2 pi, and z is having minimum minus infinity, maximum plus infinity. So what was that we have studied. And last is spherical coordinate system. In spherical coordinate system, we have studied that there was three parameters, that is r, theta, phi. R is having radius from 0 to infinity. Theta is having 0 to pi. Why pi? Why don't we take as a 2 pi? That I have explained that video. Just go through that video. 0 to pi. And last is phi. For the phi, the angle minimum is 0 and maximum is 2 pi. So like cylindrical system. So that was the coordinate system. Now we will move on to the next part, that is del operator. That is very important part, that is del operator, because we will use in everywhere like Stokes theorem, divergence theorem. In that purpose we will use this del operator. This del operator will vary with respect to the coordinate system. So first of all we will see del operator first. So del is given by deva by deva x, ax bar, deva by deva y, ay bar, plus deva by deva z, az bar. So that way we can explain this del operator. Del can operate on a scalar as well as a vector. So when del operator operates on the scalar quantity, it is called as a gradient, and when it is operates on the vector quantity, it can called as a curl or divergence. So when we are operating on the dot product, it is called as a divergence, and when it will be act on a curl, it will called as a curl. Okay, when the vector quantity. Next is how to represent gradient in a Cartesian coordinate system. So del operator in a Cartesian coordinate system. Now in a Cartesian coordinate system, what were the parameter? X, y and z. So what was our that v, for if suppose I will call it as a del was similarly I will write here deva by deva x, ax bar, deva by deva y, ay bar, and deva by deva z, az bar. Okay, that is del operator. Now we have to see the Cartesian coordinate system. First is gradient. Now I will take as a v as a one scalar quantity. So gradient of v is equal to del v So I will write this term as it is, deva by deba x ax bar, deva by deba y ay bar, and deba by deba z az bar, out of bracket that v you have to write this scalar quantity v. So I will multiply this v for each and every term inside the bracket. So deba v by deba x ax bar plus deba v by deba y ay bar plus deba v by deba z az bar. So that way we can explain this gradient. Now what about the divergence? As I said, divergence we will use in a electric field intensity, and curl we will use into the magnetic field intensity. Why? That I will explain when we will start that electric field intensity and the magnetic field intensity. So divergence is, and divergence requires what? Vector quantity. Divergence and curl is vector quantity. So I will use dot product of that for the divergence purpose. So I will use one vector a bar, that is how to represent differential length for the a bar. A bar can be defined by this ax as the scalar magnitude, and unit vector is represented by ax bar, ay bar, and az bar. Every vector can be represented like this. Any vector can be represented like this. So we have to find out this now, del dot a bar, that is called as a divergence. So we have seen here a gradient is del v. Okay, only there is no any dot product or cross product in between del and v. So directly we have calculated del v. So like that, del dot a bar is equal to, so I will write this again, this del operator, deba by deba x ax bar plus deba by deba y ay bar plus deba by deba z az bar. Out of that I will write this a bar. So I will write it again, deba by deba x ax bar deba by deba y ay bar deba by deba z az bar, and a bar can be represented by ax bar, ay bar, az bar. So like that I will write here. Now you can simplify this. So how we can write this ax bar? We have to multiply inside this ax bar x. So we have to multiply inside each and every term. So you can simplify this, and I will get this answer, deba x deba ay by deba y deba az by deba z. So just multiply inside. So ax deba ax divided by deba x, ax bar dot ax bar is 1. So I have used here this ax bar dot ax bar is equal to 1. Ay bar dot ay bar is equal to 1. Az bar dot az bar is equal to 1. Sorry, I have to use unit vector. And ax bar cross ay bar is 0. Ax bar cross ay bar az bar, sorry, dot product, dot x bar dot ay bar 0, x bar dot az bar 0, and ay bar dot az bar 0. So like that we have to calculate, and this is the way we can get this divergence. Now next is curl. What I said, there is curl is what? Del cross any vector. So I will use a bar again. So what is a bar? A bar I will write it again. A bar is equal to ax bar ay bar plus az bar, that is a bar. So del cross a bar, how can represent this del cross a bar in the determinant form? So ax bar ay bar az bar. So this del operator I will use here, deba by deba x, deba by deba y, and deba by deba z. I will use these coordinates ax, ay, and az. So that's the way you can calculate divergence, curl, and gradient for this Cartesian coordinate system. Now we have completed only Cartesian coordinate system. This del operator, then del operator, gradient, divergence, and curl is different for different coordinate system. What are remaining coordinate system? So remaining coordinate systems are spherical and cylindrical. So we'll take one example on this. So note down this del cross a bar is equal to, so note down the value of deba by deba x, ax, and how we can calculate this del cross a bar. Now we will take one example. So find the gradient of a function phi. So first example is phi cos hyperbolic x, y, z. So we have to find out the gradient. So what is mean by gradient? So gradient is, we have studied, so phi is the scalar quantity they are given. So del phi we have to find out. Gradient we have used here. What is gradient? Here, del v. So del v we have used deba v by deba x, ax bar, like that. So now there was v was the scalar quantity. Here we are using phi. So I will use phi for purpose. So deba phi by deba x, ax bar. Similarly, just I am putting, instead of v, I am putting phi. I hope you can understand. Put your attendance into the chat box. Just write your name, and if you have any query, just write it into the chat box. I will try to solve in the next lecture. So one by one we have to find out. So for this term we have to find out. So deba phi by deba x we have to calculate. For deba phi by deba x we have to differentiate with respect to what? With respect to x. So is cos hyperbolic. That's why what is the answer? That is yz is a constant, and we have to take as a sine hyperbolic x, y, z. That is first, that we have calculated. For the second, deba phi by deba y is with respect to y we have to calculate. Now xy is a constant, so xy I will take common. That next is sine hyperbolic x, y, z. Sorry, xz is constant. And last, this one, deba phi by deba z. Now xy is a constant, and partial derivation is sine hyperbolic x, y, z. So like that we can calculate, and we just have to put the values inside that. So inside this deba phi by deba x, I will put this yz, sine hyperbolic x, y, z, ax bar. Don't forget to write this ax bar, plus deba phi by deba y. So what is the value of, instead of, I will write directly value x, z, sine hyperbolic x, y, z, plus last term, here is a ay bar, last term xy sine hyperbolic x, y, z. That is del phi. That is your answer. we have find out this gradient. Now you solve the another example. I will give you another example. Phi is equal to x square plus y square and z square. Just solve this example and give me the solution on my personal WhatsApp number. Now we will take one example on divergence. So for the divergence we will require what? One vector we will require. So vector they are given. A bar is equal to x square z ax bar plus minus 2y square z square ay bar plus x y square z az bar, and find del dot a bar at 1 minus 1 1. So at this point we have to find out the del dot a bar. We have to find out what? Del dot a bar. So what is the equation of del dot a bar? We have calculated here del dot a bar. You can see here del dot a bar is, we have finally calculated at this. This is del dot a bar. This. So you can write this del dot a bar is equal to now one by one we have to solve this problem. First of all, I will solve this del by ax with respect to del by x. Means what? Only x parameter, like this, only x coordinate parameter we have to differentiate with respect to x. So what is the value for this? That is 2xz. Only with respect to x we are calculating. So 2xz. Next is this del by ay with respect to del by y we have to calculate. Now only with respect to y we have to calculate. So this term total minus also you have to consider and you have to calculate. So what is value of that? 2 square, that is minus 4y z square. So that is for the second. And last is this one. With respect to z you have to calculate, because with respect to az means z parameter of the a vector, and with respect to z is only one z is there, so that is 1, and there is a constant. I have to write that constant. So x y square, so that is the value for the last. So del dot a bar, finally I will write this del dot a bar is equal to, I put this values, all these values inside this, and I will write this del dot a bar is 2xz minus 4y z square plus xy square. So like that you can solve this del dot a bar. And but they told you that you have to put the values of 1 minus 1 1. So put the values of x y z 1 minus 1, you will get answer 7. So solve this as your own and you will get this 7 answer. If not, just put it into the chat box what is the correct answer. Next is we will take one example on curl. So they are given one scalar quantity, or suppose they are given one vector quantity, that is a bar. A bar is yz ax bar plus 4xy ay bar plus y az bar we have to find out del cross A bar. Okay, right. So we have to find out del cross A bar, that is curl we have to find out. So what is the procedure for calculating del cross A bar? So we have find out this gradient. We have seen here how to calculate del cross A bar. So del cross A bar, that is the way we have to find out. So del cross A bar is equal to, we have to write unit vector upside Ax bar, Ay bar, Az bar. Okay, and we have to write this deva by deva x, deva by deva y, and deva by deva z. So this is del operator at the second line, and last line we have to write the magnitudes of that x bar, that is yz, 4xy, this 4xy I write here, and az bar, instead below that az bar I will write this y. So we have to calculate. So calculate your own, just put the value, just do the partial differentiation and tell me what is the final answer. So I will tell you it is correct or not. Just calculate this and find out is it what is the final answer. So this is homework I am telling you. Another example I am giving you, just we have to find out del cross A bar, that is curl. So A bar is given by Ax bar 2x square plus y square plus Ay bar xy minus y square. So that is, this is also one example. You have to find out del cross A bar. Okay, so you should find out this. Why I am giving this so much examples? Because this subject is mathematical and you should solve more problems on each and every concept. And del operator, as I said, del operator is very important for us in the future applications. So we have to use this. Now we will see finally del operator in spherical coordinate system and Cartesian coordinate cylindrical coordinate system, and then we will stop. So because that is very important, that del operator how it works in the spherical and the cylindrical coordinate system. Cylindrical coordinate system. So we have find out this into the Cartesian coordinate system. Now we have to find out into the del V for the cylindrical coordinate system. So del V is deba V by deba R, because cylindrical coordinate system having the coordinates R, phi and Z. So deba V by deba R, AR bar, plus deba V by deba phi, A phi bar, but here you have to use 1 by R. Why 1 by R? I will explain it. Deba phi by deba Z, Az bar. Next is del dot A bar. This is what? Gradient del V, and this is divergence. So divergence can be represented by 1 by R, deba by deba R. You have to by heart this because there will be no any another method to remember this. And you will require everywhere this del operator. As I said, del operator is an application and last is curl, that is del cross A bar is equal to 1 by R AR bar R A phi bar AZ bar deba by deba R deba by deba phi deba by deba Z AR A phi AZ. Okay, and for spherical coordinate system, so for spherical coordinate system, del V is given by del V by del R AR bar 1 by R del V by del theta A theta bar plus 1 by R sin theta del V by del phi A phi bar. Next is divergence. Here is the gradient. Divergence is del dot A bar. Now vector quantity is required for divergence. For divergence and curl we will require vector quantity, and for only gradient we will require scalar quantity. So 1 by R square deba by deba R square AR plus 1 by R sin theta deba by deba theta sin theta A theta. I hope you are taking notes, because without taking notes learning is incomplete. 1 upon R sin theta deba phi divided by deba phi. And for the last, del cross A bar is equal to 1 upon R square sin theta. I hope you will remember this. AR bar A theta bar R. It seems looking difficult, but by the time if you will write it more time, then you will remember this automatically, because this will require in every chapter. So that's why I am telling you have to by heart this. So that is the way you can write del operator for 3 coordinate systems: Cartesian coordinate system, spherical coordinate system, and cylindrical coordinate system. As I said, there will be no any problem on del operator. There will be a problem on the application of a del operator. So that we will study when we will start for a electric field intensity. In that, as I said, in electric field intensity we will use divergence theorem. So 3 or 4 times I used this divergence term. So that divergence theorem is very important, that we will study. And there is a problem on the divergence theorem. They can ask for 10 marks. So there will always be a problem on the divergence theorem. And in the magnetic field, we will use this curl into that Stokes theorem. Also there will be a problem on the Stokes theorem for the 10 marks. So del operator is very important application wise for divergence theorem and for the Stokes theorem. So that is the examples. And next lecture we will start with a Coulomb's law, that is actual electromagnetic engineering, where we will start into the next lecture. So be present for the lecture. If you got any connectivity issue, the lecture video will be on the YouTube. You can see video at any time, but take it seriously, the subject, as I said in the first lecture also. So thank you for the today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.